Жух. Цирковое представление, блять.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
Константин.
I hope that Omega and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what has happened here.
Обыщу его портки.
The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws, and there are traces of blood everywhere.
На следы
Must have been
смазки.
attacked in their sleep by beasts. And most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies.
Схватились и сбежали, да, нахуй не растерялись.
Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
Нет, короче, отец да Веспа. Хули кому-то еще делать что-то в этой ебаной вселенной. Дочку-то убили мы. Не охуенелай просто. Ну, трисераптопс. У которых роги, блядь, гигантские, нахуй.
No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult,
Упокоением.
but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi.
А, да как крылатая просто.
These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
С Миронесом Дагоном.
Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames. Poison on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this.
Я думаю, просто равновесие надо выкачать тогда. В этих доспехах. Доспехах. Может, что-то толковое выйдет. Нихуя тут дал.
I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again, or something else.
Мне интересно два квеста, блять.
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only
Да
the
хуя
corpses
боев
of
я
our
вижу.
men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
Монетная стража. Какие-то бандиты, блять, ноунейм.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Чтобы сделать
There are footprints.
муви.
Only a handful made it up to here.
Нихуя ты.
Path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Catisac.
А, вот оно чё, блять. Он кидает, короче, взрывает этот ебаный флакон, блять. Это называется бомба. Смешно. Ебаный какой-то, блять, способность нахуй. Просто ебаная, ебейшая, просто, блять.
Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense. These vials look familiar. Catisac used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again?
Казино он ввязался.
Let's sum things up. Constantine and Catisac definitely came through here to an attack, obviously. And then there are these traces of...
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack.
Unless he himself was behind it.
How could you even think something like that?
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But we could return to Wenchavier. Perhaps Catisac returned there. We are also going to have to... Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Catisac is a good man, but...
That's true. But I do not see how they could have... However, one way or another, let us be on our way with...
Если это работа, ты должна сделать, что мне кажется. Тебе нет ничего святого. Ты представляешь, что мне он хочет, чтобы я пошла туда. Он нет другого пути. Нет. Какой мне туда? Какие же ты? Какие? Что же я хочу? Подпусти эту силу. Его запустили.
Ой, что это открылось?
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far.
Desarde.
A legate? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get... Captain Idris, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died, but we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive, wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally
Ну
forgotten.
так а почему не
I
ушли
wouldn't risk
отсюда?
the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
Then they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well. You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me? I understand what you're feeling. The pain of seeing your men fall one after the other. The feeling of being abandoned by your leaders. The anger. But if you know anything, speak. My cousin is not one of them.
I don't know what to tell you, Excellency. I haven't stepped a foot outside camp.
I can see how... I'm certain you... I cannot solve
A
all...
little gold with certain... One of the men I posted there returned during the...
Как легко, нахуй. Харизма нужна.
Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but... There's wounds are extremely...
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for...
Go and see the nurse. I can't take it anymore. Anything else?
Concerning the young man...
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought that you could... This boy... Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very...
Что он здесь сотворил?
Север. Нет, это ебаный север. Где-то, блядь, здесь, нахуй. Лагерь. Только здесь.
Ты собираешься идти туда? Если что, ну зайдем в день. Он не
Восток. Восток.
зайду сзади, на свой шаг. Ну, я не могу поверить.
Блядь, да ты что говоришь, нахуй, Восток, блядь. Ист это всегда Восток, нахуй.
Я когда-нибудь давал тебе помощь? Нет, сейчас.
Юг. Север. Восток. Вест был всегда Западом, нахуй. Никто не обманет мой компас, блядь, психический. Никто. Сука, это неоспоримо. Опять этот хуй в балахоне. Головной.
What are you doing there?
I know. I've come to see.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a
What are you saying?
No, he said I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to reply. I no longer have a... And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on...
Do you know what type of
Смачивать его в нах.
survive?
Yes, at
Он
least I
только
think so.
приходит, должен его
I see.
расстрелять сразу. Смотри на него, смотри на него.
Блять, не то. А, блять, то. Блять, то.
Were you able to...
Yes, I was.
Give it to me. I'll take... We
Will
must...
he make it?
I hope so.
And if he survives?
Come back tomorrow at the...
Very well.
See you soon.
Почему сюда автор, блять, телепорта не добавить, а? Тоже вроде деревня, но не на островитяне. Тоже мне. Блять, чешешь нахуй блохи свои. Вся постель вибрирует. Чё я хотел? Я хотел курта.
Вот ты прав. Надеюсь, что тебе недолго осталось там ждать эту...
Будет он красавцем, мать его.
Тебя бы не ждали.
С такой ебаной косой, блять, просто. А жаль. А как наша приора? 48, блять, 7. Поэтому не просто так туда идем.
Девушка,
Ой, съебида, сука. Я от взлома не могу отказаться, нахуй. Просто. Двадцать 24, да нахуй. Ебаная чисто железная руда, да нахуй. Оу. Оу. Оу, блядь. Чистая нахуй. Что я купил, сука?
Действительно хочешь остаться здесь? Да. А ты не понимаешь, что здесь произошло. Этот человек сделал колонну и другими постройками. На этой земле ничего не осталось, кроме колонны света. Ой, солнце. Уже не вернуться к ней, когда город строил. Конечно, он играет в жизнь, хорошо. Играет вообще никого. Была приятно. Это не его вина. Я ведь думал, что могу открыть свое дело в этих местах. Ты сделал ошибку, приехав сюда. Всю свою жизнь я переезжал с одного места в другое. И однажды понял, что хочу спить по дороге. И что мне нужно...
Да ну король воин у нас один, да нахуй.
Это место.
Шлем у нас нихуя не катит, да?
One armor that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
Я хочу найти человека, которого убил моего отца. Вы думаете, что справитесь? Я попытаюсь. Послушайте. Ты, конечно, мог бы найти и убить этого человека. Но потом ты все равно вернешься сюда и будешь жить среди этих людей, которые не хотели бы видеть в тебе убийцу. Стали тяжелым и не должны сравнять себя с ней, как этот город. Ты должен стать хорошим человеком. И хочешь понять, что такое? Я лучше останусь. Как хочешь. Счастливо.
Hello, soldier.
Better.
I simply prepared the potion. Could you tell me what happened during the...
I won't try. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. And we heard sounds of fighting. Men were screaming. In our soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man.
Constantine Katasak and his escort.
Dozens of wild animals that seemed completely
Flames?
I don't know. I didn't see everything. But I thought I saw another islander. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I came to when I heard voices of Ireland. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish. I dragged myself here.
I'm going to have to go and
You
fight.
shouldn't do that.
That's enough. Rest now.
Yes, it's best I leave. I'll have a word with your captain.
Здесь побывал один негодяй. Неплохо он тут поработал. Когда мы были далеко отсюда, мы увидели дым высоко в горах.
Excellency,
Это
I was
вас
to thank you.
You please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions you
Did you learn what you needed?
Yes. I was able to question. He and his company heard sounds of my cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by a strange sorcerer who controlled them.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he... I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is...
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do this.
Добрых ученых, да, блять, которые нахуй насиловать островитянку решились. Уёбки. Кто-то на востоке, кто-то, блядь.
Нет. Оставьте меня. Не трогай. Пройдемте какие. Это тебя. Мы отведем. Прикасайтесь. О, я умею, я никак не прикасаюсь. Вы только ее послушайте. Да зачем нам всей возить? Да заткнись. Успокойся, дорогой. Не подойди ко мне. Я дам тебе лекарство. Нет. Я сам успокоюсь. Это моя жена.
Hello.
Renigse, there you are again.
Умыть тебя в тазике, сука.
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield. I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the worst, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last
Обосрались и убежали.
had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renigse?
Воскресить его, мать его.
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
Твоей особенной жизнью.
Попытайся еще раз. Он находится где-то между старыми. Вы не предлагаете еще раз отправить туда? Да и
Katisach,
так трудом нашу дорогу.
seeing the state of his body,
Это займет у вас
myself having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty and even more for what we are about to do. Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell. The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katasach bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous, burning stone hit him right in the center of the chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man or a creature capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach, the power to call volcano fires could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear.
Ну давай, поясни нахуй, ученый.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Katasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks
Всё, опять
and
стрелка,
incessant
нахуй.
treacheries. are the same. There is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair. What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. When her companion was lost in battle, since that day, our
That would explain her distrust of the colonial.
You must make her see your purpose. It...
Как всегда. Ну ладно, обезьянки, островитянки. Дико похуй. Где мои, блядь, поручения? Комплит, да. Восток нахуй. И вот просто туда в тупую на эту букву идти. Медвежуть. Зубастая медвежуть. 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 Чё он кусить может?
Ну, обратно, да? На него, на улицу. О чем ты говоришь? Конечно. Тебе не нельзя.
Угу.
Я знаю, что ты делаешь. Выходи. Ты дура, блин.
Да что ты говоришь, нахуй? Легендарки какие-то начали всплывать.
Вот, блядь, да. Идём, мужчина, блядь. Идиот, блядь.
Не, блин, ебаные бандиты, большой секрет. Восток, блять. Вест всегда был западом. Чё сегодня бесполезно. Окрестность источника нахуй. Окрестность источника.
Какой бред, блин. Надо же, блин. Ну, вот, не раз.
Вот. Окрестность источника.
Да, надо тоже контактировать.
Ну, в отличие от этого, это не нет. Какой-то предпосылки.
А вот и они, да, блядь.
Ах ты, Серёж. Лучше стенды. Она его лучше, которая не попала. Полный
Ебать, одним ударом, блядь.
да, ремень. Попали его.
Чем ближе мы подходим, тем больше эти показания напоминают волны человеческого мозга. Чем бы они ни были, они усиливаются. Лучше подходить опасно. Может быть и не придется. Посмотрим, что делает Линдси.
3, 0, 1.
Это же дикий кот. Дикий невоспитанный кот.
Нет, первый фильм сверху.
Обнаружили источник излучения. Невероятно. Можно поверить, что он вызвало отключение
Чему?
связи на 1000 миль вокруг. Капитан, обшивка нагревается. Стоп-машина. Нейтральная плавучесть. Яйца. Что такое, Линдси?
Нейтральная плавучесть.
Охуело, что он тебе в голову не залил и тогда со спины, да.
А у меня опять
Он
гипнотизирует.
перемещается или неподвижен? Не могу сказать. Выстрелю в него лазерным лучом, чтобы увидеть реакцию.
Реакция была.
Hello, Mev.
Renoikse.
Что-то я подобного не смотрел.
Привет, должна сказать, а не что тебе нужна сучка.
I've come to ask you
Кажется,
for
все в
help.
порядке.
My help.
Его сила не распространяется
You still
за
seek
пределы
the remedy
магнитной
for the
защиты.
sickness on
Поверьте
your
мне на
island?
слово, капитан.
Or are you looking
Отлично.
for something else?
Сплиган
My cousin
просто.
has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me
Truly. And
Закрой
in
дверь и
what
запри
way?
ее.
by performing
Раскрыть все
an
карты,
analysis
конечно.
on the body of Katasach, the Donegat.
Katasach is dead.
Полюс какой-то.
Under Voshtire. This is a great tragedy.
Сейчас
He
он
was a
его
good man.
пропустит.
Perhaps the best of us all.
Хорошо.
How did this happen?
Ужасным
With
obrazом.
my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared. taken,
для
according
энергии.
to a witness.
Если я правильно его
Kazasaki
использую,
suffered terrible
мой
wounds.
источник энергии
We
будет
examined,
безграничен.
and
Я не
it
могу
seemed as
тебе
if he had been
помогать.
struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth. Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
Will you leave him alive as well?
What do you mean?
You let the one who tried to kill me go.
That is true. But I can't yet tell you what I will do to the one responsible for this. At least we'll have a chance to find Constantine.
Because it is your true reason to act upon this, no?
Что
Whatever
случилось?
your reasons deep
Какая
down,
штука держала тебя под
I
контролем?
too would like to understand.
Разберемся
Our
позже.
island wails
Сейчас
in
ваш
suffering.
источник противогон,
Many
чтобы
Sinan
нейтрализовать
Malawi
ее.
have died. The Anatala sphere may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember. Or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body.
Where can I find
In
it?
Duren's camp.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred... Then we...
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site.
Very well.
Опоссум.
Денвер направляет поезд вниз в лесу. Добраться до цели непросто. Лидер трезвости, кавалерия США и местные индейцы одновременно прочитать.
Идеальный телепорт.
Это качество хорошее.
Мне нравилась в одной стратегии шпага и щит. Вот такое неплохое сочетание. Хоть и таких людей, воинов я вообще редко встречал. Забрали шпагу нахуй и щит.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle.
Об косяк сломалась. Ну зачем? Ну зачем этот ебаный выбор? Чтобы не запнуться.
Were you able to find the
Yes.
This is good. The moon is high. Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, olehana memen adestame haman. Baravridenan tahanemo quate grenfen, linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam. de tataminam reloidan. Adota lamen kante bij dam en antellam vervraagd dan.
Katasak, help me, please.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster. Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
Это алкоголик и не раб.
You never should have done that, Katasak.
Да, вот именно.
To save one Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He recedes badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Саурон, да?
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasak protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice. I will need to return to his sanctuary in the north of the island. He must be hiding there.
You know where he is?
Yes, but I wasn't able to enter. I have one seed, but I need another.
Vinbar is a very powerful Donegat. He has access to knowledge that even I cannot attain. His secrets must be well kept. And he would only...
Yes, I must find Sally. Thank you, Mev.
Do not thank me. I have not done this in order to satisfy my curiosity. I betrayed my king. All that remains for me to do is to...
Farewell, Mev.
Любое налоговое агентство и любой простокожий, который судится с убором, заранее надел железные подштаны. Если решишь меня шокировать, я вернусь и перережу тебе глотку. Всего доброго. Я спросил, где? Это по раз
Нам нужна эта дурочка. Больше никто.
And so you have left the cavern, Renaikse. And here you are again.
I have no idea why you suddenly decided to shut us in there, but it matters little. I must know what second seed is required to open the door to the sanctuary. Now, more than ever, we must find Vinbar. He slew Katasak, and he holds my cousin captive.
Vinbar would not have killed Katasak. He respected him. And why would he bother with your cousin?
I have no idea why, but I know it to be true. The Tiana Hach Kadaktis revealed this to me. Would you accuse her of lying?
No. You are the one who lies, like all the other Renaikse.
Врезать бы тебя, сука, нос,
I
блять,
should
при
never
всех.
have let you enter the cavern. And even less have allowed you to leave there alive. Eight more!
О, пожалел.
And so I should. Eight!
Ебаная, блять. Семя нахуй. Это не мой выбор был. Да, в последний раз-то никакого выбора не дают.
The ritual should work.
Теперь просто убивать, убивать и убивать. Как тупой шутан.
Это на отрезанность.
Постоянно, да, блядь. Сход вниз. Зато надо было убить ее, блядь. Хули нет. Вот я сейчас подумал. А может и не надо было этого говна открывать? Говно это убивать. А просто. Всего-навсего. Перебраться. Через этот спуск. Нет же. Поэтому выбора и не было. Блять, это другой спуск нахуй.
Сейчас они их атакуют. Это боссы на ведьме эти подходят и масштабы.
King Vinbar. Why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too renaixed to understand.
Leave him!
Мне похуй, блядь. Отдавай свой меч нахуй.
I cannot. Oh, source of life.
Free him! Damn it!
Руби нахуй. Как всегда, нахуй. Нет, прерывал. Ой-ой-ой. Блять. Ебаный хуй. Я уже не туда смотрел, честно. Блять, я просто не могу.
Probably free from his stone prison.
You're right. Let's go see him quick.
Третий раз волшебный. Тут ничего не валяется, да? Да уж, охуенный вид.
Constantine! Wake up, please, I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
Он пиздец так измучен нахуй. По коже видно.
Three days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the fourth time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you, but Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone. And there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onwal Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks.
It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand.
But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Flicterman?
Yes, I passed the trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glenda. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
Знаю, вы спросите, почему в Денвер? Я спросил. 40 фургонов свитки направляются в Денвер. 40 фургонов яда для несчастных горожан, но властям на это наплевать. А мне нет. Я буду кричать во весь голос, пока горы Колорадо не рухнут на денверские салуны.
Думаю, это будет полезнее, чем какая-то, блядь, бомба. Чем какая-то, мать его, бомба, которую они докачали и взяли из Ведьмака.
Это прекрасно, дамы. Дамы, поехали, Бергер. Да. Это будет нашим маршем. Давай и маршем Бергер. И пиву нет. Давай и маршем Бергер. Нести несчастных всех.
Ну что там? Да. Ловкость 5. Большой тяжелый меч, сука.
I'm glad, and also it is good that the Mona Sinai is dead. She betrayed. She got what she deserved. Anything else?
How did you know that those missions... After all, given the situation...
I knew my mother well. We were close. She...
На Денвер, по здешним краям, без охраны конвоя. А если они столкнутся с Индией?
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce one without renouncing the others.
Exactly. The earth talks to us. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty. I am happy to anything else.
Опять пушки.
I must leave you.
Без флакона не разобраться.
Karan, do you need some?
What do you intend to do now?
I will most likely do it, but not now. I still...
Кого?
I'm very glad to be able to.
Thank you for your kindness. Anything else?
I must leave you.
А что вы думали? Экс будет, что ли? Не тот ведьмак, не тот. Просто флирт нахуй какой-то искусственный.
Good day, Glenn.
Beort tirtomat, currents.
Alas, your High King, he was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after nothing I could say would allow him to...
Are you telling me the Kirtonsidak? What happened?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardai.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? He's offering to...
You know that I wish to see Enon Mil Frictaman, and he was the only one. I would not have caused his death voluntarily.
And we will celebrate his memory. Vladnit, Katasak, and now in spite of our mourning. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. I will notify the Mal of...
Who has a chance of being elected in Europe?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his...
Deirdre? Dunkas?
I suppose.
I must leave.
Я хотел бы Улана. Вы же, блядь, видели? Данкаса не так хорошо знаю. Это он, как сказал, сильно, блядь. Так же сильно, как и это, нахуй. Чтобы предать. Спит.
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High...
Dead. But he was plunged into doubt by your...
Glendan told me that you would be...
That's true. If Bloodnid was still here, I would have given her since she's no longer with us. Or drive away the Renaigse and take back.
Will you drive us away
We
too?
will drive away the Renaigse. You are...
I see. If you were to allow me to meet, only he can help us cure the malady.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease?
I have my own reasons, but you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are right. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead.
You seem certain you will obtain...
Those who covet victory must do every... The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost to whoever were to retrieve it.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the tomb. I do not know exactly where it is, and that the entrance is marked by a dead. Do not worry. I will find this place and retrieve it.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote...
Anything more?
I need to be... Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Milfriknir?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
Are you certain that you've chosen the right ally? If not, we can go and find another. What's a little menial work when compared to the fate of this whole island?
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Ну уж как-то тяжко, блять.
Нет. Мне так соленую говорят, спидер вкусный. Просто.
Вот таких многоветвленных выборов.
Anyone who treads that sacred land runs...
Yes. When you see Vad, give him my thanks.
That is the task of the Donega.
I'm the bearer of bad news.
Ande Vostire, we haven't seen him in a long time.
Glendan told me that you would probably be a...
I am not looking for power, but Tifradi, and I fear the other kings may want war. Or the Renaigse brought chaos with them, and we cannot change the past. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. So if you're worried about my intentions, if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote, but for this, we must teach the...
I would like to meet Enon Milfriknir. If you were elected, would you help?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed you. I would be glad to help you meet Enon, but you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided.
Would there be a way to make sure that you...
I do not like the idea of using the High Kings of old, the one who became the first guardian. If someone were to wear it in these troubles...
And where can I hope to find
In
it?
the burial mound of the High Kings, and at its entrance, situated near... It is a deeply holy place. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart...
Ладно, Данкас мне как-то тоже интересен. Кто хочет выгнать, кто-то хочет смириться. Но определенно смириться. Этот просто земля.
To
I regret to inform you that you...
And divorced Tire. But why have you come to notify?
Glendan has informed me that you are most...
It is true. I understand that you may be worried about my intent. I seek only to bring peace by creating an alliance.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet...
Of course. If I become hot, if you really want to make sure that I win.
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but the first guardian would have taken it to the grave.
And where is the first guardian's tomb?
Somewhere not far. The entrance to his path that leads to it. But beware. Anything else?
Nothing.
2 человека, да. Два чебурека. Ну, я из его народа, да. Поэтому... И частокол мне нравится. Из кита. Китовых ребер. Собака. Не кошка, а собака.
Что-то они нифига не по снегу закидываются.
Ну, по приколу сюда зашел, да. По приколу. Одна хочет прогнать и, блядь, стать независимой, другие два смириться, но сделать так, но мирно существовать. Я разделяю судьбу сразу 2 человек. Хоть и непонятно как. Кто будет настойчивее в своих намерениях. Это главное. Ладно, у нас хитрый лист, да. Хоть и чернокожий, блядь. Но я не против мулатов в деревне видеть. Нихуя себе. А он не встал. Добавили бы 4-й навык энергичности, чтоб прям яйца закидывать на этот подъем невъебенный. Ну ладно, это слишком легко. Пинают нахуй. Не хожу на бренди, но сойдет.
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
No.
I have come here looking for this crown, because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrichtem to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Milfrichtem. I swear this to you.
Ладно.
It is yours. But I hope you will remember
Не
what
потому
I've
что
done.
меня яйца
I
пожались.
helped you so that you will help me in return.
I thank you. You are from this day a friend of Vedlug and of our warriors, and I always honor words given to Karams. We will meet again at Dorhad Ganado for the great choosing. Kuawalem Seg, Karams.
Сейчас прикиньте, побоище между трех кланов, блять. Трех деревень. За эту хуйню. Потому что я сам эту хуйню одолел. Мудр только, блять. Ой, силен только мудр. А не наоборот, если честно. Но я себя осуждаю за выбор, конечно. Но не сказал бы, что Данкас и он бы прогнулись. Просто бы хотели позаимствовать там что-нибудь. Тоже подразвиться. И тогда бы они стали куда цивилизованнее, чем это. Чем те, кто пришли, можно сказать, на их земле. Я не так что выгнать там нахуй. Ну, в целях уединения. Как какое-то, блядь, личное товарищество. Тоже неплохо.
I've been waiting for you. The council will soon unite. I must go and win. Thank you for giving it to me in the end. You are a Karant now. Have no fear. I keep my promises.
А чё бояться? У меня клеймо за спиной.
Утром, когда над Железной горой взойдет солнце, от водятся, Секретарицкая возьмут пленных, покажем бумаги. Мирные действия, не бойтесь. Бумаги назад в резервацию. А по поводу этого, не забудьте попросить на подарка.
Нам как бы тоже надо. Поклониться было, ну ладно. Мы без уважения.
Congratulations, Deirdre. Tearfredi now has a high queen who will be strong enough to defend it. I hope you haven't forgotten the promise you made me.
Don't be afraid, Karants. I know the value of that according to tradition. Meet me at the entrance to the sanctuary. I will have had enough time to imbue myself with this.
Thank you, Deirdre.
We spent 2 days twiddling our thumbs in this village. Don't you think we have better things to do?
Сову. Январь, блять. Фарсенегод. Ну давай Фарсенегод, блять, какой-то наем этот.
Они решат, что потеряли нас в пулю, и придется выполнить требования.
Ну, может, у него что-то есть.
Не оставайте. Чаю выпадете.
Нам нужна помощь.
И нету ничего. Жаль, конечно. Что там требовалось среди этого, как его, блять? Энергичность, да, нахуй. Ну, я надеюсь. Просто тоже зачем тогда?
Прошли мимо друг друга.
Ходить туда, где все равно нету места. И как тогда для меня там открывали лагерь?
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Бай, как она быстро от этого сдохла. От токсина быстро сдыхает просто. Дефолтный сундучок. Раз в 1000 миль попадается. Зато вот это нахуй. Просто непостижимо. Может там, блядь, разгадка этого пути. Здесь я точно не дотянусь. Просто не дотянусь. Чаечек. Дайте угадай, будет неожиданный поворот. Когда она вернется, она обвинит нас в том, что у нас иной дух. Как тогда вот этот чувак сказал. И заставит себя вывернуть наизнанку всю деревню. Нет, на проход между камней, конечно же, блин, такой нахуй.
Короче, как обычно, достанется индейцам.
Просто без толку вот так вот слоняться. Просто локация для кат-сцен. Больше ничего, мать его, святого. Здесь ничего не удивительного. Просто ничего удивительного. Сейчас, подождите.
Идите, сэр! Захватили женщин! Уже в атаку! Какой должен личности воссоздать гармоническую последовательность событий. Но демократии, примерно, очень плохая есть. Каждый придержится, разгордит свой караван, видимо, был. Здесь, дипломатию и чести, я было такое здесь, и здесь. Шага здоровья и никого такого. Вот здесь. Здесь и здесь.
Первая часть закончилась на что?
Зима?
Да.
Смотри, смотри, смотри.
Он 2:30 идет.
Она перевернулась один раз и так вот сделала.
Вот, Домик, ты. Надо с ним посмотреть.
Все, нашел. Ну да. Под одеялом. Да, кошка за руль.
Так, нахуй. Я вам написал, да? Вот сюда, опять человек. Нет, только все пешком.
Есть 19 числа. То есть один день 16-го. Там, ну,
Да, я всегда вижу, как она устраивается. Этому хуесосу аравийскому еще доложить о чем-то. Ясно, все дело в том квесте. Но я уже совсем забыл. Сам принесу, сейчас подожди.
There you are, Garantz.
How was the encounter?
Good. Enon mil frichteman, as I expected. He warned me about the threat to Renaigse. But go! He is expecting you. They say those who turn back awaken the Guardian.
child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call N since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Mil Frichtemen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be their victims.
I saw a Renaigse fleeing the sanctuary. The Monasenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Mil Frichtemen cannot have been pleased about it. Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
So, the Renaigse would be the cause of their own deaths. If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon Mil Frichtemen is often difficult to understand.
Thank you, Dedra.
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit.
Yes, but I would like to verify something.
Fine.
Goodbye.